Hi guys, welcome to Neutral and plus Hammer. Neutral and Hammer will be doing the championship prediction because we are literally on 5 days before the championship starts, with Wolves playing against Blackburn at the Molineux Stadium. Analysing each team based on last season, the way they performed, their pre-season, how they're doing, and my thoughts on each team. By the way, I know people are going to say, oh, he's going to put West Ham on for first, but I'm doing this out of analysing each team. And how, each team would perform, how I think they're going to do, basically. So, relegation. I'm going to go with Bristol, Lincoln, and Southampton. When you think about Bristol City, I think Bristol City, they did really good in the championship last season with 17 wins, 11 draws, 18 losses. I think that the 18 losses, they've got a good defense, but the fact that you guys could be in the championship playoffs, but you had so much losses. You look at it. You're only like 11 points behind. Sixth place, you could have gotten something, but I just think that 20th is the right position because you guys got the good team, but you guys need to stop this problem. Lincoln got promoted, but I think with Lincoln City, that's going to be one of the problems. That they don't get that much Premier League. They're playing against our Premier League teams, former Premier League teams. Sorry, they're playing against the lot of big teams, and we can imagine coming up against West Ham and Wolves, who've been doing poorly in the Premier League, but they can survive. And Southampton are put 22nd because the fact that they've got goal difference, the goal minus goal points, is piss taking. Teams don't really do good with the minus points and get a good chance to get promoted or playoffs or anything better. Everyone starts with 0 except Southampton, but I think Southampton should have got in relegation last season because of the fact of the Spygate. Said it should have been 23, 22, 23, 24, 25, so 4 teams to be relegated in the championship. Portsmouth. Now, I was impressed with Portsmouth's performance against West Ham because while we underestimated them, Portsmouth finished 18th in the league. They were in the final day of the season against Coventry. I just think that with Portsmouth, I think defence has been a massive worry for them. I don't think they can. I think they're having a problem down in Southampton. Plus, it'll be good to see that Derby the final day of the season where Southampton and Portsmouth fight for the survival spot. So, yeah. 20th, I've got Preston North End. I think Preston North End would finish better with the Championship. I don't think that Championship, they can do all right in the bottom part of the league. I don't think they can do better with the Premier League. But who knows? But again, the same thing that can be saying with Lincoln, Bristol. I just think that you look at where they finished last season at 15th with 16 wins, 10 draws, 20 losses. Again, the defence is exposed. And I think the 1918 will go to the Welsh teams, Swansea and Cardiff. I'm impressed how disappointing that Swansea have not gone back to the Premier League. Cardiff, again, I think Cardiff, they're in that moment where they are untrustworthy to be in the Premier League at this moment. Yes, because they've been in the Premier League before, it's different. But I think that you've got a lot of teams competing for the Championship playoffs, and I think 18th would be good for you guys. Relegation done. Now for no chance in hell. The Borefest. The teams are not going to get the promotion. We'll see another day in the Championship. Charlton, Sheffield United, Derby. People are going to think this guy's going to put Sheffield United because Sheffield United, they haven't done that much. They're not West Ham rivals. They hate West Ham. This is predictable. Sheffield United finished 13th in the league last season, yeah? So putting them in where 14th, one place below where they finished last season, is the right move. Charlton Athletic, I think Charlton 19th in the league. I'm pushing them from 17th to 19th, which is 2 places below where the 1 place below where they are right now. I think both teams will be unlucky to get where they are, but I think that I don't know. I don't think that they can do something. They'll win the middle class team in the Championship. But prove me wrong. Go fight for the league titles. Go fight for everything. Derby. 8th. So Derby finished 8th, and I put them in 17th. Derby finished 8th, and I put them 15th. These guys, the teams I'm naming right now, these guys are good, yeah, but I just think that it's gonna be difficult, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be difficult. Derby finished 8th, 15th last season. I mean, Derby the era of Rooney and Lampard era is gone, so that they don't really have that much to fight for. I think Derby is the worst team in the Premier League history, finishing the lowest points. So can they handle the Premier League? No. QPR, I have put them in 14th. Now, so I saw my list, I made a mistake because, well, basically, I miscalculated the wrong teams. QPR finished 15th in the league. I put them in 14th, that's one place higher. So let me just make it clear, 24 is Bristol, Lincoln is 23, Southampton is 22, Portsmouth is 21, Preston is 20, Swansea is 19th, 18th is Cardiff, Charlton 17th, 16th is Sheffield United, 15th is Derby, and 14th is QPR. They played good, but they couldn't handle that pressure when we put them last season in the FA Cup. It's I don't know. I mean, they're a good team, but I just think QPR would be fit into them the 14th position. 13th to 9th, I have gone for the teams that unfortunately didn't get into the playoffs, but so close. Those are Norwich, Birmingham, West Brom, Millwall. Norwich City got 13th. They don't really, with teams that get relegated, there's a pattern. They say, we'll come back, yeah. But they don't actually come back. I mean, it's a good position compared to where I put them last season, when they were last season, yeah. That's the same position they finished, they're 3 places below. So that's actually a good position. I just think they're not ready for the championship. They will fight, they'll give a fight. But I think that it's not ready, they're not ready. They're not at the time. They're complicated when you don't have that much resources. 12th, I have gone for Birmingham City. Again, another team who don't really fit into the area of the Premier League anymore. You know, they got relegated 10-11, but they haven't really done that much. They finished 10th as well last season. It's just that they're in that rut of not getting into that promotion or the champions that much compared to how they were 20 years ago. Bolton came up in the League One last season. I think they were last season's champions. League One, I think so. I just think with Bolton, again, coming off a League One is a massive step. I don't think that is the right time. West Brom, I have gone with they always finished 21st, but I think that there'll be a massive improvement for West Brom. I think West Brom, they just need to find something. And 9th, I have to go with Millwall. Yes, I'm going with Millwall, guys, because Millwall are not, and they will never be in the Premier League. So there's no point putting them in the Premier League if they can't handle the Premier League. Now, I found out this last week, yeah. I'm going to be honest, I found this last week. I think this is an annoying rule, yeah. So when the playoffs happened, yeah, it was 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, yeah. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then the winners of that semi-final will finish the final, and then become the 3rd team to get promoted. Now they're added 8 teams in the playoffs, yeah. I've gone for Middlesbrough, a team that finished the playoffs last season. Watford, they finished 16th, but I think that it can happen. It can happen, guys. Wrexham, I think with Wrexham, I mean, they've got Champions got too much, like Rich Owners of Brady and Deadpool. I wish we had those owners. Blackburn finished 20th. I'm pushing him because I'm actually pushing teams who finished lower positions to finish higher. Stoke 17th, but I think they need to have luck for them. But I think with fourth, that's going to be a massive step, man. But if you have to bring yourself to ride your guys, it's out to be fourth. And the third is Burnley. So how's it going to work? The Championship playoffs. So how's it going to work? First and fourth, second gets automatic promotion. Third and fourth gets to qualify for semi-finals. So that will be from the Simpsons, Stoke City, and Burnley. Fifth and eighth, that'll be Blackburn and Middlesbrough. Sixth and seventh will go to Watford and Wrexham. I'm going to go with Middlesbrough and Wrexham. And I think that Wrexham will beat Burnley and Stoke City would lose to Middlesbrough. And the final will be Middlesbrough versus Wrexham, which I think Wrexham's going to win. Second place, obviously, Wolves. That's going to be, Wolves, I think Wolves, they got rid of their last manager, but they made a good expansion by buying players like Jimenez and Trippier. And the number one, I'm gonna go with West Ham. I think out of the 24 teams, we do need promotion the most, and it has to happen next season. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. The next video is, of course, the Championship match against Burnley on TV. I won't be doing any Championship matches other than West Ham. So, yeah. Peace. I'm out. Champions. West Ham.